Hello and welcome back, Josh, Sam, and anyone else who's watching to You Stay Classy San Marino. We're back. We're here. You can see the Wheatland curve is strong with this one. We dropped off a little bit there, but we're back up now in Serie A. Things have been going okay. We are 8th. At this point in the season last year, we had only won 1 game. This year we've, of course, won 5. We're doing a lot better. Most of the defeats have come to teams you would expect us to lose to, except for 1, I think. We'll check that in a moment. And yeah, we're just miles ahead of where we were. 18 points already. Last season we end up with, 51? So we're already well on our way. We've still got 2/3 of the season left to play. Let's have a look at what happened in between now and previous times. So yeah, you can see there that the last game that we played, I believe, was the opening 2, or maybe it was only the opening 1. We definitely played against Sampdoria anyway. We then beat La Lazio with a goal from Joey de Jong. Before we lost, surprisingly, we lost 4-1 to Roma. They're the first team that we're going to play today, so it's a little concerning. But it was a bit of an off day. I think we actually were not that much. Were we outclassed? No, they just took all their chances. We then got beat 4-0 off Juventus, which I think was a little bit more reasonable. Although we did actually do okay. Again, we're a little bit profligate up front, which is struggling. Concerning for us, but then we turned it around with a win over Torino 1-0, and then a 3-1 win over AC Milan, which was a very nice result. I think we beat them last season as well. Let's just check that on the old past meetings, and I only recorded that video like a couple of days ago, so yeah, we beat them 3-2 last year, so yeah, getting better. So yes, we then lost to Inter, although I think that was, yeah, we were not good in that one. But it wasn't that bad, but we were not. We're certainly not being battered in the same way that we were last year by teams. We then drew 1-1 with Frosinone. That's a game that we dropped points in, definitely. We battered them. They scored first. We scored immediately afterwards, but we weren't able to make the breakthrough. We then lost 2-1 to Cagliari, again in a game where I was at least expecting us to win. They did dominate us, though. They were a lot better than us. We only had the 1 shot, which was our goal. We then drew with Napoli, which is a good result. We beat Brescia 2-0, and then we drew at home 1-1 with Udinese. In fact, we were inches away from winning that. I believe they equalised. Oh, no, it must have been the Napoli game. Let's just double check. Ooh, what's going on? The Napoli game. Yeah, they equalised right near the end. So we've been playing pretty well. And now we're going to play Roma in the Cup to try and get through to the first round. And we're also going to play Juve Stabia, who are doing terribly this season. 1 win all year. So let's see what we can do. First off, let's play Roma. We've got a few players who are injured, out of form, etc. And a couple of players who have been pushing for a first-team place. So I'm going to bow to those requests. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to play Zimiani, because he's been complaining of not playing. Same with Arvidsson. So in he comes. I'm going to start Nice Gino. And at the back, I think we can give Bernhardsson a game instead of Sagredo there. And Bush will continue to try and play his way into some form. A lot of our players, despite being good, don't seem to be playing particularly well. Like, what's the guy's name? The left back, Ivan Gelesti. An excellent right back, not playing well there. He's played a couple of games in centre back, not played well there either. So, it is what it is, I guess. Anyway, let's play Roma. We're away at Roma. We beat them. Oh dear, a terrible finish. Bush, he's still only 18, I think, is young Mr. Bush. He's not super consistent in his position, in his performances. So I think you might have noticed it's going to be a goal. Oh, great tackle from Ivan Gelesti. Yeah, you'll have noticed that his average rating isn't very high. He does seem to sort of wildly fluctuate between really good games and quite poor games. Ramiro Chaparro with the foul. We're also getting quite a lot of injuries, which is annoying. I've increased the amount of physios we've got. Our stadium has also been increased, so now we have 6,750 capacity, which we filled out for the first game. That was a game against Udinese. So yeah, in terms of that was a little bit of lag. In terms of the facilities at the club, we're certainly improving. The youth and the training facilities have both been upgraded as well. So I'm going to keep on that. I'm hoping that if we have another season where we fill out the stadium, I mean, last year we didn't really fill out the stadium very much, but now that we've increased it, we seem to be getting the full capacity each week. So I'm thinking that if we can go another season where we do that, we can ask them to expand it again and hopefully get up towards 10 or 15,000, because that will do wonders for the money we can raise. Oh, lovely ball. Zimiani with the ball still and gets tackled by Roy Cairo. We're not playing brilliantly in this one, you've got to say. Bush somehow makes a foul, not sure. Bernanas, that guy's name. Evangelesti, come on. Good ball to Silveira. Milivojevic to Zimani. So we're still looking for a really good quality right winger. We've not got that. And left wing as well, we're kind of a little bit lacking. And I guess we're... Oh, Caballero, but poor effort. Villamos wins the ball in the air. We do a lot of goals scoring from corners, which is, I guess, good, but it does mean that if we don't win any corners, we do struggle for attack. Caballero is again doing okay this season. He got 2 in one of the games before. Oh, go on, Zimani, slip him in. Caballero, oh, good save. Arvidsson, ball up forward again. Nice Gino going for it, but Ciano saves. Bruno Moreira. Can we get it out? Bananas. Oh, Briannas his name is, but still, he's definitely called Bananas. It's been a busy 15 minutes to open the game. Back to Lucio. Lucio, the Brazilian goalkeeper that I signed, just made his debut for France. So he's now Lucio, the French goalkeeper. Classic football manager. Arvidsson to Nice Gino. Nice Gino gives it to Silveira. Gives it to Nice Gino again, who shoots, goes over. Not super delighted about, or not super devastated if we go out of this competition, although it would be nice to start winning competitions generally, and I think that on our day we can give pretty much any team in Italy a game. We obviously seem to be falling or ending up on the wrong side of the bigger teams when we play them, like Inter we seem to lose against pretty consistently, and with Juventus. Oh, it's a lovely ball in from Caballero. Milivojevic gets his first ever goal. It's 1-0 to San Marino. Maybe we can get ourselves a cup win in the next couple of years. I feel like that's going to be more likely than any kind of league victory. Although, of course, if we do get into Europe, it won't take too... Oh, Milivojevic. He scored his first goal, had 2 minutes later, could have scored his second, but no. There was... Sorry, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, so there's obviously the opportunity that we could end up qualifying for the Europa League through the league position, and that be our first major silverware. That would be quite fun. I think that happened to me once. Did it happen to me once? I know I got to the final of the Europa League as Alloa Athletic in Scotland, and I mean, obviously I'd won the divisions below, but the first major piece of silverware that we would have won would have been the Europa League. I got to the final and lost to Atletico Madrid, I think, and then in that same season we won the Scottish Cup. So yeah, it would have been the first or second major trophy we win. But yeah, maybe that will happen this time around. Who knows? The Italian Cup is probably, you've got to say, it might even be harder to win than the Europa League, because the Europa League, like Italy's got a lot of big clubs. The Europa League, only 1 or 2 of those Italian clubs will be in that division, that competition, with some of the weaker sides from the other big countries. So, you know, it actually might be one of the easier competitions to try and win, even though it's such a long thing. Oh, lovely play from Caballero. Good persistence there, but no, he loses out because he fouls someone. What a monster. Milivojevic. He got his first goal for the club and we are 1-0 up. I'm happy with it. I'm trying to wean them off of passionate team talks because we get just a lot of yellow cards. But But yeah, so far it seems to be kind of working. Arvidsson to Silvera, big shot, goes wide. Zimiani to Caballero. We really need the strikers other than... Oh, it's gone in. It's an own goal from Lindback. And it's 2-0, and it looks like we're probably going through to the next round. I'm going to take off Caballero for Sabo. He came on and scored against Udinese. Nice Gino's also looking pretty tired. And we've got your boy Milivojevic, who's also tired, so let's take him off. Because Silvera won't play in the next game, and I don't think Arvidsson will either, so... Okay, 2-0. Let's get ourselves through. Truant, good name, great name. Oh man, when he goes missing. It's been a while since we've had some really good quality names on Footman. Oh, here we go. Sabo going through on his own. Oh, stopped one-on-one by the goalkeeper. Lovely stuff. And here we go, a corner. Villamos heads over. That's a shame, but we're trying our hardest. That's all you can say. Sano to Lindbeck. Oeiras. They've got some weird names in their team. I imagine that they're playing a sort of reduced side anyway. I don't know how much every other club counts this competition highly on their list. I know in England, like they sometimes play weakened teams. Oh, and I think we're gonna for quite a while be able to enjoy a reputational boost in terms of the fact that the big clubs will think we're shit for a lot longer than perhaps they should do. Although we are already expected to finish mid-table by the press, which is an indication that our reputation's improving. So yeah, we might not be able to rely on that for too long. Zimiani, great ball to release Sivertsen. Sivertsen sort of seems to slow down. So many S's in that sentence, and that one. Bruno Moreira plays the ball forward to their man. He's through, and he has scored. Demir, it's not Fatty Demir, the Hertha Berlin striker from way back when, Ricard Demir. Okay, 2-1. A little bit more concerning scoreline. Again, don't really care, but we might have a free kick here. Oscar Ricci? Don't know. Mihailovic, terrible free kick. Just awful, just the worst. Mihailovic to Bernardsson at the back post, but doesn't get there. Evangelisti slips in. Sabo, great finish, but he was apparently offside. Okay, Bernardsson to Villamos to Mihailovic. Great ball. Sabo now bearing down on goal. A good effort, but yeah, he is left-footed. I mean, maybe he should be better on that side because he'd be more likely to have the ball on his left foot. I don't know. It never really seems to make much sense, the foot thing for players, because sometimes you can put... Well, like you can put Caballero, who's only right-footed, on either side, and he seems to be pretty much equally consistently good. Whereas, yeah, Sabo there doesn't seem to score at all unless he's on the other side of the striking partnership. Mihailovic, a much better free kick, at least from the technique perspective, as far as you can tell from up here. Lindbeck to Truant. His pass goes missing. Wow. Arvidsson, nicely done. Battling through. No, they've scored. Oh, God. Mainly frustrating because we have a game in a couple of days' time and I don't want everyone to be tired. That's why one of the reasons why we allowed the team to rotate a bit. Okay. Great tackle. Sabo to Zimiani. The big ball forward. Goalkeeper. Yeah, I mean, pretty simple. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, Banana scores. Bernardsson is down. Oh dear. What a gutting second half. Demir wins the ball. Bananas chips the keeper. Very poor. Okay, well, we lost 3-2. I mean, they played well. can't argue they didn't play well. They just took all their chances, man. That's good. Oh well. Doesn't matter. Let's move on and play Juve Stabia. We've still got 12,000. Oh, well, apparently we're disappointed to have gone out of that stage. We're up in 5th. I'm not going to say anything. Confidence isn't shaken in my team. Let's play Juve Stabia. Yeah, well, exactly. I mean, I'm not going to say anything. It is what it is. The game, the result speaks for itself. If we went from 2-0 up to 3-2 loss, we didn't deserve to win it, even if you could say that we could have had a 4th or a 2nd or a 3rd, in fact. Okay. I'm not going to give him a contract. I can see that I'm not going to give him a contract. I can't wait to have a really good Sammarinese player, though. Oh. I wonder if they can acquire Sammarinese citizenship, because I know you can do it for but because we had this whole discussion with Ukraine, right, where none of the players could apparently on Foot Manager 12 gain Ukrainian citizenship. Anyway, right. Aloha, speaking of, in the 2nd division there. We lost them last time we played. I don't even remember when we played them last. I'm going to say Udinese will win it. Who cares? Doesn't matter. It's not going to be us. That's the main thing. Bath 2, Hereford 1, Lee Catamol in his, I don't know, must be nearly 100 now, scoring twice. Okay, can we just have this game, please? Liverpool have sacked their manager, sitting down in 10th. Scunthorpe have sacked their manager, sitting in 15th. Polonia Warszawa trying to get rid of their Bulgarian centre-back. Metodiev. Cool. None of these results really mean anything to me anymore, whilst we're sort of pressuring ourselves to get into the mid-table. I mean, yeah, I don't think we're going to get to... Where are the... I'm just trying to think where the European spots are, because I think that the European spots... At the moment, because Italy is doing quite well in terms of European coefficients and whatever it is, they go down to about 6th or 7th, I think. Maybe it depends on who wins the cup each year. So, yeah, I suppose there's an outside chance we could get into that. But, I mean, at the moment, we are, 8th? There's obviously a lot of the season left to go. But I feel like if we could just finish the season in 8th or 9th, again, that would be fine with me. I don't mind taking one step back if we finish in 10th or whatever. Sagredo is going to come in for Bernhardsson, who did very poorly in that last one. We're also going to play Keith Knight. In terms of midfield, we'll put Mihailovic on the starting 11, and we'll play Grenadijk on the bench. De Jong will come into the middle there. And then what we're going to do with the strikers, let's say Sabo on for Zimiani, but Zimiani can stay on the bench. Oh, and I nearly left Arvidsson in, but actually we might have to leave Arvidsson in. We will, because Humans is injured. Great. Okay. Luckily these are a bit rubbish, so if we can just get past them, let's maybe go for the old Passionates. I have no idea where Juve Stabia are even from. Let's Google it. Mihailovic, ball comes in, Sagredo heads just over the bar. That's a shame. They're in Campania. Where's that then? Castellammare di Stabia. Oh God, he got through somehow. Got through about 5 different tackles there. Down near Napoli. Okay, down near Naples. Right, Knight up to Milivojevic. Milivojevic inside to De Jong. Sabo out to Mihailovic. Plays through Caballero. Oh, come on, kiddo. Falanga. Right, Milivojevic. Sabo tries to win it, doesn't. Knight wins the ball out on the right. Can he cross? He tries, he scored! Unbelievable! It's his first ever goal for the club. A 30-yard clearly across into the bottom corner. The goalkeeper completely wrong-footed. Knight turns, and I don't know how he did that. The goalkeeper just, that's poor confidence from Juve Stabia. Magro. Falanga plays the ball into for a fairly standard cross. Oh, Magro smashes that in. Magro with some aggro. But he was offside. Oh, one of our players is again off injured. Happens all the freaking time, this division. De Jong, good save from Lucio. Oh, and now Siaska heads over, but we survive. 1-0. We've only got 16 goals. Some of the teams in our division have 33, although they are the ones at the top. Mena. Are we just letting them do this? Yes, looks like we are. Good. Magro plays the ball through. Colombo. That's Colombo. That's nice. Lucio out to Knight, the goal scorer. Milivojevic even, plays the ball forwards. Oh, the slightly questionable pass there. Milivojevic somehow fouled with the ball coming behind him. What the hell he's doing? Knight to Sabo. Sabo to Milivojevic. Milivojevic, can he put the ball in again? Sabo has a shot, but it was blocked. And the ball reaches Bush. 2 in the bush. One in the ball and 1 in the bush. Something like that. Eriksson goes through Sabo and he's going to get a yellow, surely. It's a red. Freaking heck. We are... Okay. We have had a lot of teams get red cards against us. I'm pretty sure Cagliari also had a man off. I think AC Milan had a man off. It seems to happen quite a lot. It's weird. Knight, the ball goes in. Great feet from their centre-back. But the ball comes through to Sabo. Oh, Sabo. Another good save from the goalkeeper, keeping him out. Bush goes inside to De Jong. Sabo gets it. Puts it in the middle. Milivojevic tries to challenge in the air, but doesn't manage it. 30 minutes gone. Bush. Up to Mihailovic with the throw. Arvidsson tackled in midfield. Too easy. They're playing with 3 at the back still. De Jong. Caballero gets on the end of that. Can he rip them to shreds? No. Just passes it to them, in fact. That's the opposite of ripping them to shreds. Oh dear. And they've equalised. How poor is that? How poor is that? Milivojevic is not doing well. Let's take him off. I know it's early doors, but let's do it. Arvidsson's looking tired, but we can't do very much about that either. They've got 1 less man than us. It feels like they've got 1 more. Toledo with the ball. Sivertsen tackles. Forces them back. But no, McGrade. Oh my God. They nearly score again. Sabo, strange decision to head the ball that way, but he did. Now their goalkeeper has it. Irastram, Colombo winning the ball. Sivertsen gives the ball to Caballero. Caballero now has some space to run into. Gives it to Mihailovic. Mihailovic out to Bush. Bush put to Mihailovic. Mihailovic puts it across, but no one was there. Sivertsen now puts it in again, and it's straight into the arms of the goalkeeper. Knight to Sivertsen to Sabo. Sabo with the ball still. He shoots. Good. Well done down at his near post. Finally, the goalkeeper's learnt. Van Decken tackled by Knight. And somehow Knight wins the throw-in for us as well. Very impressive. And that's it. Fucking rubbish first half. Okay, let's try a different tactic in terms of with our comments. Come on, Mr. Sabo, get yourself a goal, please. Or Caballero, it doesn't really matter who it is, but I think it would be good for Sabo to know. Jesus. De Jong to Caballero, what a ball that is. And, oh, you could have let Elroy von Decken. Nice. You could have let that go and we could have broken it. Fine. Oh, dear. Get it out, please. Caballero wins it, flicks it on. Mena with it. Huge ball forward. Bush. Suicidal ball from Bush. Jesus. Caballero not playing well. Let's bring on Zimiani, see if we can change that up. We don't have anyone in the midfield that can really do that defensive role, but we'll bring Silveira on. Okay, Bush to De Jong to Mihailovic. Oh, he goes for the shot. Why? Come on, this is one of the worst teams in the division, guys. Sivertsen. Fouled by Toledo. It's a yellow card. Mihailovic is going to shoot, but we've seen him do terrible free kicks in the last couple of games. That was at least in the right ballpark. Knight throws it into the box, but nobody was there. Sagredo wins it out to Bush, to Villamos again. Bush up the line, please. Thank you. Mihailovic, can he cross? Gives it to Zimiani. Zimiani still going. Shoots over. Come on. Oh, Saba goes round one. He skins him. Oh, it's a beautiful ball to Zimiani. Zimiani scores. That's what we want to see. Yes, please. Absolutely, yes, please. What a finish that is. What a ball from Saba. Lovely play. Mihailovic with a free kick. Now he's going to... I was going to say, that's usually the time when our players score, that kind of thing. Look at that mental formation. 4-2-1-2. Keep it out. Colombo misses. 2-1, I'll take it. I'll not be happy with it, but I'll take it. 21 points. Still within touching distance of 6th. Huge ball forward. Colombo wins it again. Sagredo back to Lucio. Knight turns. Gives the ball forward. Sivertsen tries to play... I don't know what he tried to do really. They play a nice little bit of football in their little I don't know what you would call that, in their square at the front. Mena plays it forward. Now we clear. Oh, Silveira, what are you doing? Good clearance again, but only as far as their defence. Toledo, can he cross? Oh no, Sivertsen steals the ball from him and Zimani has it now. Zimiani gives it to Mihailovic. Bush. Zimiani again. Zimiani scores again. And it's 3-1. That settles it. Lovely stuff indeed. That puts them still equal there on the bottom with Padova. But we are up to 7th. What a season we are having. 13 games in, 6 wins. We're out of the cup. Fine. What is that? 3-3-1-2. Come on, Evo Stabia. Try. At least try. Great play. Lovely, lovely stuff. Well done. What a performance. Great second half. The halftime team talk worked, clearly. Torino dropped points against Lazio, which is great. That's allowed us to come up to 6th. Or 7th, or wherever we are, 7th. And yeah, great. Okay, so Zimiani got his goal out. That's good. First 2 goals of the season. Caballero has picked up a ban for all of his yellow cards. It's fair enough. We're now unbeaten in 4. I thought we played well. It's vital. Yes. I don't care about him. Lars will get a chance over the coming games. Well, he's already proven he's not been any good. It's a squad game. Everybody has to prove themselves. So yeah, let's have a look now. So we're looking at being up in 7th, which is ridiculous. Get a nosebleed up here. We've got the whole season to go. Let's maybe come back for Inter Frosinone. That's about halfway between what we've got now and or maybe we'll come back for two of these three games, Milan, Inter, and Frosinone. And that'll be the next video we have. We'll sort of address where we are. That'll be just after January, so I'll show you any transfers we've made as well, and then we'll then after that just wrap up at the end of the season, I think. So I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye.